Hello, I want to show you a walk near my neighborhood in Artarmon. So I start off by going through this tunnel. And then you come to this walk. That's what it's called, the Wickham walk. So I guess before I came to Australia, I had this thing in my head that the whole country was desert, that it's always hot, that there's kangaroos everywhere. Yeah, so well, this is not desert, and it's cold, and there are no kangaroos here, so that dispels that myth. There's plenty of birds though, you can hear them. I saw it on Facebook that the Japanese go to the forest to bathe in the trees and it's good for your health. So I guess I'm trying that, and I think it actually feels good just being here. The walk ends up in this reserve, and then there's that big TV antenna there. Part of the walk, it's like a viaduct underneath the freeway. It's a bit like Martian territory. No Eiffel Tower, but still an interesting structure. Here's another interesting part. It's like this viaduct under the viaduct. Here's some pigeons. Hello, pigeon! Yeah, it's always cool to go through this. Has that feel like a Roman, but this is much newer than the ones in Rome, I would assume. So we go to another section, and this is called the Flat Rock Gully. Okay, and in the walk there's this interesting amphitheater-like structure. Yep, which faces the Henry Lawson Cave. It's not really a cave, is it? More looks like a shelter, or maybe they covered up the cave. Maybe there was a cave. Maybe there was a cave inside there, but they covered it up, maybe. Anyway, it looks like a shelter when it's raining. Looks ancient as well, with all these sedimentary rocks. Oh no, this is sad. They want to do a tunnel here for a fucking freeway. When will people realize cars are so 20th century? Need more public transport, no more freeways. Look at LA, they're regretting it. Sydney, do not follow what LA has done. Build more trains and metro and less of this. Interesting. They remind me of those Don Boyd paintings. Yeah, so now I kind of know where he got his inspiration from. Poles, but they are trees. Threshold. It's Aboriginal paintings, art, and map. Yeah. Interesting. There you get your kangaroos, but they're not real. Or are they not real? They're dreaming, hey? Keep going. Bit bush off the cement. To more of the dirt tracks. We're now going to Tunks Park and the creek. The creek is a bit dry. Good old bones, but the levee was dry. Drinking whiskey and rhyme, saying this will be the day that I die. Still beautiful though, especially the sun piercing through the trees. And it's so near the city, near where I live at least. Makes me wonder why I don't do this more often, but anyway, I'll start doing it more. There's a nice area here too. Well, it's just a clearing. Amazing. Very green. Got lots of rain this winter. Lots of rain, but they still declare water restrictions. Makes you wonder why people don't just capture all that rain here and use it locally, instead of wanting the rain to fall into Waragamba Dam into certain areas. If we decentralize the water supply, maybe we'll live in a better sustainable world instead of centralizing everything into one water reservoir. Just a thought, just a thought. Cool about these ferns, you know? I think they're angiosperms. If I remember correctly, I won't stop this video and Google it, but they've been around for quite a while. I think these ferns, I mean not this particular ferns, but I've seen some ferns in the Northern Territory and in the Grampians in Victoria, where the really big, large ferns, which have been there since the dinosaurs were there, you know, because they were in a deep gully, deep canyon. They were undisturbed for a long time and they just remained there. That was in the Northern Territory. That was really amazing to see that. It's like, whoa. And of course there's that Willoughby pine they discovered in the Blue Mountains, and apparently it's really old and it's a rare find, and it survived eons. Something nice about this wooden track, you know. Feels nice to walk on, especially if you're wearing really thinly soled shoes. I can actually feel the wooden structure through my soul. Yeah. My friends are the wild turkeys of Artarmon or Willoughby. I see them near our house. I'm not sure if they're the same ones, but they're wild turkey, not the whiskey, the real wild turkey. But they're also black. Makes you wonder, are they like the black ones? Don't know, don't care, but they're nice to have. It's good to have wild animals around.